What's up you guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Revpad by the guys from GTC Innovations. Now before I get started with the actual demo, I want to invite you guys over to my Patreon page where you can find the background music that I use for my performance. You can also find all kinds of information relevant to all of my other lessons. Now getting on with the actual video, this is the Revpad. It's a multi-effects processor that's a little bit different than your usual effects processor. Yes, you do find the usual suspects like overdrive, distortion, compressor, phaser, flanger, delay, reverbs, pitch shifters, chorus, and tremolo. But what makes this pedal unique is that it's the first wireless type effects processor. And that's all thanks to this guy right here. This is the actual pad. It's an XY pad, which means that you can program effects on two different axes, the Y-axis and the X-axis. This is really cool because you can program different effects over in this direction and in this direction. That's going to give you a whole range of different effects that you can pile on here. Not only that, but you have complete control over blending those different effects. That also opens up a whole new world of awesome new effects that you can control through the actual pad. Effects like the Easy Tap, Easy Arpeggio, Kill Switch, Symphony, Wah, Bomb, and just a ton of other different effects that you can control using this pad right here. I'll show you guys all of those different effects when I get to the section of the video where I go over the different stock presets that come within the Revpad. And of course you can create a whole bunch of different presets. There's a huge space for you to get creative with all of these different effects and blend them and control them with the Revpad. You can also assign different external pedals, maybe some of your favorite pedals out there, and different processing units, including MIDI, which you can just control through the Revpad. Now, everything actually goes through this guy, because this is the brain of the system, and then you just control it through this guy. Finally, the last question I'm going to answer before you guys ask it is, how do you install this guy on your guitar? Because there are tons of different XY type pads out there, but they either come already installed in a guitar. You might need to buy a completely different guitar, but not with the Revpad from GTC. All you gotta do is add these two stickies right here to your guitar, which is pretty much some of the most high-tech Velcro that you can find out there, and then you just push it into the guitar and it just stays there. If you want to move those different stickies from the actual position that you already have them on your guitar, it's really a breeze. It's something very impressive because they don't really stay on there too tight. It has enough sticking power for it not to fall off and to fit there snugly, but it doesn't mess with the actual finish of your guitar. You can actually move them around without any type of problem or any need for special chemicals or whatever. The last thing I'll explain is the actual buttons on the pad. We have 3 buttons. The 2 that are adjacent you use to change between the different presets that you program within the Revpad, and the one to the right you use when you're applying those effects. If you find a sweet spot in that effects blend that you're playing with, you can just hit that button right there and it'll stay on that sweet spot without you having to move around or leave your finger there. So it's a really good addition to the pad. As for the actual signal, I'm plugging directly into the Revpad from the Revpad to my interface, and from my interface to my DAW, and I'm using an amp sim from there. And for the actual demo section, I'm just going through some of the different presets that already come installed within the Revpad. So without further ado, let's go on with the actual demo. Alright, so that's it for this video. Remember, you can find me on all kind of social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm also on Patreon. I want to thank all of my patrons for your constant support. If it weren't for you guys, these videos would be a lot harder to do. I also want to invite you guys over to my website, juanantoniomusic.com, where you can find all sorts of different private lessons that you can take through Skype. You can also find my book, The Art of Scale Weaving, and my 2 different videos with the guys from Guitar Tutorials. Alright, thanks for watching.